I'm gonna tell you what real strength training actually looks like. In this video, I'll tell you how to increase your absolute strength and your maximal strength. And this is how you unlock new skills. This is how you get your first pull-up, and this is how you take your strength level to a whole new level to be able to do more things. Wait until the end of the video and you will know exactly how to improve in your pull-up journey. A common mistake people make when training pull-ups is that they always do high repetitions. So they're working in a rep range of like 8 to 12 reps, maybe a little bit more. So this is good. This is really nice for developing muscle definition and improving your conditioning of those pulling movements. But you want to complement that with lower repetitions as well when your body is ready for it. When you work with low repetitions, what you're actually doing is training the central nervous system to be stronger. So this is what I'm talking about when I talk about absolute strength and maximal strength. Absolute strength is literally 100%. You can do one rep of that exercise. So whether it's one pull-up or whether it's your best attempt at doing a pull-up or whether it's the hardest pull-up or the hardest pulling exercise you can do, that is your one rep max and that is your absolute strength. So you use that when you are actually testing to see where your level is. Maximal strength is when you actually train to improve your absolute strength, and the rep range is now 1 to 5 reps. So now the exercise selection is very important because you don't want to choose, like, let's say an exercise that you can do really like 12 reps with, but you're now working with a rep range of 1 to 5. No, you want to pick an exercise that is challenging in that rep range of 1 to 5. And this is how now your central nervous system gets stronger. And then this is how now you can actually go up the levels. Just want to say a big thank you to all the subscribers on this channel. It's been great supporting you on your calisthenics journey and helping you to train in the proper way to get results. And for those who are watching this video and you are not subscribed, if you found it valuable, then hit that subscribe button and I'll be happy to help you along your calisthenics journey. When it comes to your programming, this is how it might look. You could do, for example, 8 to 12 weeks of working with high repetitions. And then after that, you can then transition into working with low repetitions of doing maybe 6 to 8 weeks. So the low repetitions is a lot more taxing and it's going to feel very, very different than doing the high repetitions. The fatigue will be more fatigue from the central nervous system as opposed from the muscles. And now when you do your low repetitions, let's say, for example, if I'm doing band pull-ups and I'm choosing a light band where I can just about get 3, 4, 5 repetitions, always leaving 1 or 2 repetitions in reserve. Don't max out. Because I'm working with low repetitions and it's more taxing for my central nervous system, I need to rest longer. When you are working with high repetitions, you're looking to rest maybe 30 to 90 seconds. But when you're working with low repetitions, you actually want to rest for about 3 minutes to even 4 or 5 minutes, depending on your recovery. Because if I do my first set and I get, let's say, 5 repetitions with this band pull-ups, but then I don't get enough rest and I go into like the minute after and then I get like 3 repetitions or 2 repetitions, that means that you have not recovered. You did not give yourself enough time to recover. Whereas if you did give yourself enough time to recover, you will be able to do the 5 repetitions again, right? So this is honestly like a game changer that can help you on your pull-up journey. You want to cycle your training. So you want to do high repetitions, then low repetitions, and then continue repeating that cycle. And then this is how you continue to progress. A caveat to throw in there, if you are a complete beginner, this is your very first time into calisthenics, your very first time into training, then this is something you want to do a little bit later in your training. So maybe go 6 months, could be even more, but let's say 6 months where you're working with high repetitions. And then now when you have a lot more confidence with your body, with the muscle activation, then you can then transition into these lower repetitions. Because once again, it's more taxing and you need to make sure your technique is also good as well, as to not incur any injuries. But if you're a seasoned trainer and you're experienced like with your muscle activations and everything, then this is a technique you can apply. So 3 months, high repetitions, and then maybe 6 to 8 weeks with the low repetitions. But of course, use it as a guideline and then adjust to fit your specific goals. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video.